Try minimizing the live time to race vision. And then if you switch it so that that's on the output, like hit merge or something. Yeah, there you go. Then we can mic check. Is this working? Mic check. Mic check, mic check. We good, Bucky? Okay. You have to switch it. You have to switch the camera. Welcome. And I just realized that the camera doesn't show my beautiful head. Welcome everybody to the... Just this episode we're changing our name, right? Or is this a spin-off? What was it again?
Waiting for Dan Nickel for that spin-off series.
Oh, this is a preview of the spin-off series?
Yeah.
Okay. The Only Dan's show. Tonight only.
Subscribe.
We went down to $2.99?
Yeah, times are tough.
Oh, yeah. All right. This is a promo deal. Welcome, everybody, to the show. I want to start out by thanking our sponsors of the F1 series, which we just had our first one. So thank you to, big shout out to Tamiya and Motive, our, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. What are they called? The big sponsors.
Big sponsors?
The big sponsors.
Accelerate, Exotech.
Yep. Title sponsors. That's the word I was looking for. Oh my gosh, I got to write that down apparently. I can't even remember that. Title sponsors, yes. Tamiya, Exotech, and Motive. Not Exotech, Accelerate. Tamiya, Accelerate, and Motive. Exotech is also a sponsor, so is One Up, Realty Executives Cooper Spransy, Maverick Homes, Accelerate, Tamiya, Alpha Cat, Andy Wallace, RC Labs, we got stuff coming from them. Everyday Hobbies, Tyler has been doing a ton of stuff for the race. Big shout out to him. Same with Kermit at Coop Designs, doing a ton of stuff, which we're also stocking his stickers here now in case you need a new body. And I just lost my thing here. And then Motive and ALF1. So big shout out to all of our sponsors. None of this would happen without these guys. So it's been awesome to have them. We had our first race, Dan.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We had like 31 F1 drivers, not even counting Porsche guys.
I mean, it's like the atmosphere is like hard to describe. It was awesome. I mean, everyone was so excited to be here. There was cool music going. We had good food. Like everyone was excited to run F1.
Awesome balance of competitiveness and while being kind of laid back and fun.
Right. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with it, but guys were like serious about winning and driving and stuff, which was just fantastic. So, oh, and dude, I didn't even show you this, and I'm not going to show it to the camera, but Kermit, who's been doing our,
Such a team.
yeah, it's the Only Dance show.
To get to see it, you got to see it.
That's right. Only subscribers get to see this. He sent me some concepts of the helmet. So Kermit did our the race. He's doing our race winner helmets that you guys have seen. And if you haven't, well, maybe you'll see it the next one.
Yep.
And he's doing a unique helmet for each race. We just did the Sao Paulo. Race 1 was the Sao Paulo track. Race 2 is Silverstone. And look at that concept, man.
People are going to want to win.
So, well, if they didn't already, that's sweet, huh? He's even going to try and do the visor like that.
Oh, that iridium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coating,
Rather than just black. So you guys can't see it.
Technical difficulty.
Only Dan's hasn't brought in enough money to pay for 2 mics.
Couldn't afford electricity.
Yeah. Now we can. Better? We good, Bucky?
Thanks,
All right,
Bucky.
we got a thumbs up. Thanks, Bucky. Big shout out to Bucky,
Yep.
race director for the club series. So, first race was amazing. Next race coming up, we already have the track layout done for Silverstone. Club night tonight, racing also on Saturday. So if you want to come and get some practice in, even for the series, you're welcome to come on Saturday. Doors are at 9, racing at noon.
I heard there's
drink.
some guys want to run mod on Saturdays.
Yeah,
Anyone out there?
3 guys are planning to come and run mod, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Probably get my butt kicked, but I think it's gonna be good practice either way. So 4 of us are gonna run mod, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I will end up in that wall over there somewhere. Might as well put a dent in there tonight. So at the first race, we had guys just show up and just start like donating things.
Yeah.
Which was pretty amazing. Tyler, speaking of which, Tyler with Everdy Hobbies made these tires. I didn't even know these were coming, but grab the intermediates or the wets or whatever. He did a full set of tires, like F1 tires. And my favorites are the wet tires, the intermediates and the full wets.
I think he said he used almost a full spool.
Yeah.
I forget, 12 or 14 hours maybe.
It was a long time. Each one of them took a long time, but they look amazing. These are sweet. And I got an idea what I'm going to do with them. So we're excited to have these, and big shout out. Thanks, Tyler.
Told him to make me another set because I want to put it on the side of my bed. Always wanted a Formula One bed. So.
I'm not sure if it's rude. I'm not a professional streamer, but I'm eating while we're streaming, so
It's okay. Let's just touch that brake caliper full of
I'm not
carbon dust. And
yeah. So another cool thing is Donnie from
I'll touch it so you don't have to.
one of our other racers works at Kelly Moss. We have a few guys that work there, and he's a mechanic with Kelly Moss. Works on GT3s all day, Porsche Cups, in the Porsche Cup series, and he had all these really cool parts. He's like, "You want them for prizes, the track, whatever you want?" Like, yeah. So we've got that's a sweet brake caliper.
Brake caliper, 4-piston.
A few. These are clutch plates. These look really cool. This is a cross member, and that says Porsche on there. You can see that. And then he brought a whole bunch of center wheel lock nuts that I'm trying to make the Porsche Cup trophies out of those. Got some ideas for that. But then he was like, "Hey, do you want a bonnet? Like the whole hood?" Yeah. But we got lots of wall space here, so he's bringing a bonnet with the crest on it. That's still got the crest on it still, and a wing, like a full wing from one of the race cars that says Porsche right on it. Yeah, it looks pretty amazing. Send me some pictures.
The goal is to collect these parts over the next 5 years and then build our own GT3 RS.
Yeah,
So
it'll be all beat up, all different, smashed up parts, but we'll have our own.
Yep.
Why not? That's awesome.
Oh, you want to show the suit?
Yeah. You can send some pictures of that.
So I was at the motive race last Saturday, and Jim says he's got something for me to give to Dan.
Jim Oliver.
Yep. Good friend
Yep.
in Illinois.
So I'm Team Ferrari, my son and I. So he gave us a fire suit. If you guys don't know Jim, I'm a little bit taller than Jim.
I think we're about the same height.
You and Jim?
Yeah, I might have to wear this suit.
Yeah, this will be more of a Dan Ho sized suit. So I tried it on earlier, At least I put my arms in it.
Some pictures up on the Spransy page already.
Oh, are they already on there?
Yeah.
Okay. People can look for those. I didn't know that. That's funny. And then one other thing. So Aaron King, who's here tonight, he brought this is a light off of a 911 Carrera S, a 2020 911 Carrera S.
Nice.
And trying to think of, I'm going to try and incorporate this somehow, I think, in with our pit stop.
Yep. I think
somewhere.
you maybe at near the entry on the lower level or something.
Down where,
So it's
near the
more
entry.
visual,
Yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. I think that was his idea maybe. So anyway, it's really cool. One other shout out I want to do, we don't have him yet, but Preston Scherer has been doing a ton of printing for us. He's doing all the curbing.
If you guys noticed the green and yellow and blue curbing, that was all Preston. His 3D printer is like going non-stop 24/7.
Pretty much. And we're trying, so we're doing, the first race, we didn't quite have everything done we were hoping to have done.
Yeah.
Next year for Sao Paulo, we will. But now that we know exactly what we want on every one of them, we were able to get going on Silverstone a little quicker. So I think we're going to be on track to have it all done, the correct curbing for the Silverstone race.
Looks sweet.
Yeah. And then we'll get going on, actually I forget what the color combo is for,
I think Silverstone are doing like dark gray and white.
Silverstone's dark gray and white.
I think Monaco and Suzuka are red and white.
They're red and white, so
Yeah.
they're pretty straightforward.
So Preston will get a break for once.
You can get a break. So anyway, big shout out to all those guys. It's been awesome to see everybody get excited about this, and so many people just like donating time and
Yep.
stuff.
It's too cool.
Brian Sadowski has also been doing a ton of 3D printing. He's just showing up with stuff and going, hey, you want to give these to all the drivers? Like keychains and stuff we're handing out. David Weir printed F1 helmets
Yep.
to go on cars.
Oh yeah, for those who didn't go to the first series race, if you're coming to the second one, make sure to get your swag bag. We also got your sweaters if you pre-ordered that. They look pretty sweet, all custom name and team.
Yep. Yeah, it's got your name and the team and your country flag, whatever you picked, is on there too. So, I've got a few more that were made that didn't get picked up from guys that were either sick or we had a few guys. I got a number of people that messaged me like day of, they couldn't make it for different reasons. So I'm expecting, so we had 31 the last one?
31, we'll probably get a little more.
I think we might be in the 40 range, maybe more at the next race.
Out of towners who couldn't make the first one, but they're,
Yep. Yeah. So it's going to be fun. It'll be kind of chaotic, but it'll be a good time. So looking forward to that. And anything else for the Only Dance show?
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it short tonight.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, good racing. I did TQ. And because I TQ'd and we were going to give the TQ winner of the F1 series a ride in the Lamborghini, I didn't want to just give myself a ride in the...
I offered to drive the Lamborghini.
To give me a ride.
Reluctantly offered, so...
Yeah. So I gave Josh Holstein a ride, who TQ'd in the Porsche Cup. And that was pretty cool.
Too, because
Yep.
camera guys, yeah.
Yeah, I gave a couple of the camera guys rides too because they
Did a lot of work that day.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Awesome pictures, yep.
Sean got one too. So Sean Wodzinski and Andy. Oh boy, I can't think of his last name, but Andy's been doing like our producing at the F1 series.
Yeah,
So yep, working the cameras, which is really cool. Ryan from RT Productions.
Yep.
As well as Clint Thayer. All these guys are stepping up. It's been pretty cool to see what we've been able to accomplish with all these volunteers. It's just going to get better as we're kind of learning how to do everything better too, even the streaming and the video. So it's been a lot of fun. A lot of work still, but a lot of fun.
Next car ride is 92 Honda Civic. No.
You have one?
No.
Like what I had in high school or something. We're working on it. We don't know if there will be one on the second race here, but we're working on another fun ride like that. So it'll be a good time. But anyway, we good?
Yeah.
All right.
Sign off.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody, and we're gonna get racing. We'll see y'all. Okay, Bucky.
How do you turn this on?
Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. All right. If you haven't signed up yet, please come up here and make sure you do. We got about a couple minutes here. It is 6:50. We should be on the tone at 7. NASCAR is going to be first, and then probably VTA, touring car, and F1. Yep. Check 1, 2. Daniel, did you look at what everybody else signed up for? You're the only 21.5. Yes. Dan, are you going to run F1 too? Yeah.
have a powered screwdriver for the NASCAR. That is brutal.
Yeah, the plastic's pretty.
All the screws are like an inch long.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, just leave me in all three. I might not run NASCAR.
Okay.
NASCAR.
He hasn't put the weight in it yet. David Weir, you're going to be back-to-back for 1 and 2, so make sure your NASCAR and your VTA are ready to go. I'm going to print the heat sheets here, and then we should be good to go. NASCAR is going to be first. Chris, Joe, and David. Marshals are going to be Dave, Mike, Dan, Ben, and Daniel. As soon as you guys walk up here.
I'm not going to run F1, so
Okay.
I think it should be fine with the split the way it is.
Yep. All right, NASCAR guys, make your way up here. Let's go ahead and get this one started. Yes. All right, we need Joe and David to check.
Is that so
Now, Chris, if you're going to drive that car after the race, you got to get down off the stand, take your helmet, and throw it at somebody else's car. Yeah. Yeah, one of the little ones. One of the little foam ones. We got one of those around here. Okay. We are ready to go. Got our marshals, drivers. No, Joe's not racing. Yeah? Yeah? No? Yes? No. Yeah. You're not racing. Okay. Drivers, Chris is on the tone, then Joe and David. Joe. And David. We are just about a minute in. Chris is on a 27 and a 5:10. David's looking at a 25.511. Joe with a 24.501. Chris's fast lap so far at 10.3. Fast lap of the race, though, from David, a 10.1. $130 down, $330 to go. Chris now up to a 28 and a 507. David looking at a 27.503. 26.508 for Joe. David is back 2.3 right now is the split with 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. $230 down, $230 to go. Chris Conrad on a 28 and a 504. David Ware looking at a 28 and a 506. Separation now only 9/10. Close racing on the track between David and Chris, making their way past the driver's stand. Down the straightaway. Joe having some trouble with traction here. 1 and 2 are catching up to you real quick. The split now 0.4 of a second between Chris and David. Chris holding that top spot right now with a 28 and a 503. David on a 28 and a 504. David being super patient as they come around the straightaway. Just waiting for a little bit of a mistake there from Chris. 1 minute, 25 seconds on the clock. That's an eternity with these cars. Three-tenths the split now. Oh, David makes a move to the inside. They go side by side, and Chris is going to Tony that car right into the barrier. Chris holds the lead with a 3-10 split. 45 seconds on the clock. White and orange of Chris Conrad coming down the straightaway, followed by the yellow and red of David Weir. 30 seconds on the clock. Nose to tail coming around that sweeper. Oh, there are trade spots. Blaming it on the guy who puts the dots down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. Now, I wasn't sure it was going to call you done, so I didn't want you to stop. All right, so Conrad going to take it 28 and a 504. David goes 28 and a 506. 2 seconds. The split.
Settings on that race. I think you've got it on the tone.
You started second or third?
I started third.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be on the tone because the first lap is incredibly large, and there was nothing wrong with the first lap.
Well, let's check it out. There we go.
The later you start, the longer your first lap.
No.
Yeah, it's a setting problem.
All right, that puts David out on top. David with a 28, and it actually, because of that change, made you finish at 4:59. But Chris finishes with 28 and a 5:02, and Joe with a 27 and a 5:03. The timing system wasn't set right. They change it for the F1 race. No, he actually won because you were 4 seconds behind him. You were 4 seconds behind him. It just didn't. It just didn't look like that because it was set to heads up and not stagger. What? No. All right, everybody's checked in. Got our marshals from that last race. Dennis, David, Miles, and Tom will be the order. Miles has got to start backwards, though. Oh, go ahead, take another lap. It's not like we're going to start the race or anything. That was good. Dennis, you're going to be on the tone, followed by David, Miles, and Tom. David, Miles, and Tom. Clearly. I was going to wait till Dennis came around. I don't have you in F1? Okay. Where did my sheet go? What's your last name? Right. It was just F1? Okay. Low on the straight, low on the straight. 7, yeah. Oh, that's a good way to do it. Do that again. Oh, Miles, you have to make a pit stop now, too. We got 145 in and 3:15 to go. Miles is on a 33 and a 5 flat. David looking at a 32.507. It sounds like the body, but I can't see anything dragging. .240 on the clock. Miles on a 34.506. David's on a 32.504. 8 seconds is the split right now. .230 to go. .130 on the clock. Miles on a 34.503. David on a 32.501. Got to spice it up a little bit, Miles. Yeah. And by tricks, he means pit maneuver. .50 seconds on the clock. 11 seconds to split. So that's an entire lap between those two cars as they come around. Oh, now it's 2 laps. .20 seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds on the clock. Keep going till the computer calls you done. Tom, you made a pit stop there at the end. Miles with a 34.504. Super exciting, guys. Thrilling race. VTA heat number 2, Aaron, John, and Joe.
So I think because we've got 21.5 and then immediately after one, right? So I'm running both of those. And then is Daniel running both too? He's not. He's not running F1. Okay, so then there's at least 2 marshals. Because I'll be driving the second one.
Right.
We'll just need like 1 volunteer.
Yeah. So we'll get by with 1. Yeah.
I thought we were going to be only F1.
Yeah. Good, John? Okay. We're going to start with Aaron, then John, and Joe. Aaron on the tone. Oh, wait. We're going to need a marshal over here in the middle. 25.5 is next. Which doesn't make sense, actually. VTA was supposed to be next. Let me look at something. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, 25.5 is next. But I don't know what it said online, so if you didn't check the sheets, I did move you guys around a little bit, so. Yeah, well, I wanted to be nice to you for once. First time for everything. Yeah. All right. Aaron on the tone, followed by John and Joe. John and Joe. Eight, 9 for Aaron. It's going to back it up with another 8-9, 9-0 for John. Follow with a 9-4. Joe with 2 10-0 and a 10-3. John going to roll it over there. Makes it back to his wheels. After 4 laps, Aaron's looking at a 34.504. John going to roll it over again there. Oh, quick lap there by Joe Kaminsky, 9-8. Going to put him in striking distance of John after that rollover. 1 down, 4 to go. Joe's going to take over the 2 spot. Ooh. Took the wind off his wing. 3:20 on the clock. Aaron, Joe, and John. 1, 2, and 3. 34.506 for Aaron. 35.08 for Joe. John with a 28 and a 5.06. Three to go. Aaron looking at a 34.508. Joe on a 30.505. And John on a 29.505. Joe back 21 seconds right now. John is back 28 from him. We got 1:40 to go. VTA on the track. 25.5 touring car. Heat number 1 is next. Following that will be 21.5 touring car. Aaron on a 33.501 now, going to drop down his pace just a little bit. His fast lap so far, an 8.7. Joe's fast lap, a 9.4. John's fast lap was a 9.0. But that was back on lap number 1. Unable to get back to the 9s. Actually, 9.0s. Since the start of the race. John having some trouble with traction here in this corner in front of me. $15 seconds left to go. Aaron, Joe, and John. Aaron looking at 33, 30 for Joe, and 30 for John. Now only split by 0.8 of a second between Joe and John. 5 to go. Aaron going to finish up 33.501. John finishes 35.02. Joe 35.03. Those two separated by 1/10 at the end there. 25.5 touring car is up. Porsche Cup, whichever way you want to look at it. This one's got Dave Hefty, David Weir, Miles Bible, Nico, Dennis, and Tom. All of you all in one shot here. Okay. I'm going to be in number 6. Okay. But I don't know if Miles is going to do it or not. Yeah, neither one of us. Well, sounded like somebody dropped a weight plate. All right, Miles, you want to check in for us? Okay. We're going to start with Dave, then David, and Miles, Nico, Dennis, and Tom. We'll let Nico get a lap here. Yeah, you. They've all checked. There's Dave and David. He's literally right here. Are you good, Dennis? You're out? Okay. All right. Dave Hefty is going to be on the tone, followed by David Weir, then Miles, Nico, and Tom. Dave on the tone. David, Miles, Nico, and Tom. Oh. Yeah, you're aiming at me. Good thing I got these toolboxes. It'll slow you down a little bit. Miles comes out cheating on lap 1. 8-8, followed by an 8-5, and then an 8-9. You can tell which one is Miles by the, what did you call them, polka dots on the side? Yeah, they don't look like sperm either. They're very colorful. No, not paintballs. I won't say what it looks like, but it rhymes with callous. $130 to go. 130 down, 330 to go. Got distracted by the paint scheme on Miles' car there. 34.5 flat for Miles right now. David's on a 33.503. Tom on a 32.501. Dave Hefty's on a 32.506, and Nico is on a 28.504. Closest race on the track right now is actually a split between David, Tom, and Dave. David's got 2 seconds up on Tom, and Tom has got 2 seconds up on Dave. Oh, Tom with a fast lap on that last one, 8.7, his fast lap of the race. 8.6 was Miles' last lap. His fast lap was 8.5 on lap number 2. You're only getting slower, 2:30 to go. Miles, David, and Tom, 1, 2, and 3, 35.508 for Miles, 33.501 for David, 33.506 for Tom. Tom is 2.2 back from David on the clock right now. Uh-oh, Tom having some trouble there with some dots. It's going to allow David by on the track. He's now got 3.8 up on Tom. So it's David in the 2 spot, Tom in the 3, Dave in the 4, and Dave is now 9/10 from Tom with 150 on the clock. Dave working in front of the stand here. Miles looking at 35.508. 8.4 now the fast lap. Oh, look out from traffic. Well, he's faster than you. You don't have to see him. What are you apologizing for? Don't yell too loud. He's going to need to change his pants. He's going to need a new set of Depends if you keep yelling at him. 45 seconds to go. Miles slowing his pace up a little bit after getting a little lip from Tom. 34.5 flat is Miles' pace. 33.5 flat is David. Tom is on a 32.501. 35.02 for Dave Hefty. Nico with a 29.504. 15 seconds, drivers, 15 seconds on the clock. 21.5 touring car is next. 21.5. 5 seconds to go. One more to finish. Everybody's done in that one. Miles going to take it 34.5 flat. 33.501 for David. 32.501 for Tom. 35 flat for Dave. And Nico with a 28.505. 1 through 4 were all separated 1 lap each. All right, we're looking for Ben, Dan, and Daniel. We'll get our marshals out there from the last race. Ooh. Is this the new Skittle class? Fluorescent colors only. What does Dan have? Is it white? He's such a factory guy. Oh, but he's got stickers on it. You guys don't have any stickers. Well, he put them down on the side of the body so it, keeps the weight low. Oh, okay. Yeah. Slides off the other cars better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That was the other way, Dan. Yeah, the only difference was he did it with an RC car. We're going to start with Ben, then Dan and Daniel. Got our marshals, drivers, Ben on the tone. Dan? Daniel. Where's Vu? Where's Vu tonight? Did you say making sandwiches? Is he working at Emilio's? We're not even into a minute in this one. And the boss is out front. Almost an entire second up on Daniel already. It's almost like he gets to practice here. Oh, announcer's curse. 3:45 to go. Daniel going to take over that top spot after that slow lap from Dan. 37.507 for Daniel, 36.5 flat for Dan. Ben is on a 35.503. 5/10 was the split last time by. Daniel going to put an 8.19 and Dan with an 8.14. 8.10 for Dan. Daniel with an 8.20. 3:20 to go. 3/10 the split. 8.0 that time by for Dan. 8.1 for Daniel. That's his fast lap of the race. Spransy has got 13 laps in, and his fast lap was on lap number 3 It was a 7-9. He hasn't gotten back down to the 7s since then. That. He's all jacked up. After beating all those Illinoisians. Daniel on a 37.506. 2.7 now is the split. Dan Spransy is on a 36.503. Daniel getting faster as the race goes on with an 8.0. Dan only getting slower as the race goes on. He was 8.2, then 8.2, then 8.3, now 8.4. Oh, he goes down to 8.1 again. And Daniel's only... He's still pulling away. It's a 3.3 split at the moment. Ben is back 8.4. We got 1:45 to go. Ben's car is definitely not slacking. Miles, do you want to do the next one? Okay. We got 1:20 to go. .35 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Daniel's on a 37.505. 3.3 is the split right now. 20 seconds on the clock. Daniel with an 8.2. Dan with a 7.9 getting back there. 3 seconds to split. 14 seconds on the clock. Now 2.9. Going to knock some more off it on that one. 8.1 from Daniel. 8.1 from Dan. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Both 8.2s on the end there is going to give the win to Daniel. 37.505, 37.507. Ben with the 34. F1 heat number 1.
Next up is Phil, Bucky, Nico, Aaron, and John. Get a couple more marshals. We'll be ready to go. This is F1. F1 time. Nico, you getting this one? No? Looks like Nico's in a little bit of pain tonight. So there's only 4 in this one. It's Phil, Bucky, Aaron, and John. Need a couple more marshals? You're in this one too, Ben? Or you're in the next one? Okay, we got 3 marshals. Nice, thank you. Thank you. You got a marshal there? Cool, thank you. We got him. We got him. Order is going to be Phil, Bucky, Aaron, and John. I think, Daniel, you should get your car ready for the main. Okay. Looks like everybody's ready. Marshall's ready. Okay, drivers. Here we go. Less than 5. Never mind. Go, Phil. Phil. Bucky. Aaron. John. Let you guys get your squeaky wheels to go away. Actually, I think they squeal through the whole race, I believe. Best paint job, I think, is Aaron's. Don't see that color too often. Coming up on 1 minute mark. Showing Phil, John, Aaron, and Nico. Or Aaron and Bucky and Aaron. 8.9 for John. Phil has the fastest lap with an 8.8. Never mind Willoughby with an 8.817 now. That's the fastest of the race so far. John has now jumped in the lead, followed by Bucky. Something must have happened to Phil. Followed by Aaron. Time around, Willoughby with a 9.0. Bucky with a 9.0. Phil with a 9.0. Back that up with a 9.8. See what Aaron has as he comes around. Aaron with a 10.8. John's on a 34 lap 5.07. Bucky's on a 33. Phil's on a 33. Aaron's on a 29. 2 minutes down, 3 to go, drivers. Phil with the fastest lap time, 8.7. Willoughby with a 8.7. Bucky with a 9.2. Bucky's jumped into second now. John, Bucky, Phil, and Aaron. There's half the race, guys. Showing John, Bucky, Phil, and Aaron. 9.0 for John that time. Bucky with a 9.1. Phil with a 9.0. See what Aaron has as he comes around. Aaron with a 10.5. Next up is F1 Heat 2 of 2. 2 of 1. 1 of 2. Thought it'd be 2 of 2. Making me think. John, Bucky, Phil, and Aaron. 8.9 for John. Bucky with a 9.3. Phil with a 9.1. Everybody's pretty much spread apart. Bucky, you're 4.5 seconds out of first. Phil, you're 10 seconds behind. Aaron, you're quite a bit behind, a couple laps. Heads up in the straightaway, all clear. Minute 30 to go, drivers. John is still in the 8.7 that time. That's pretty good for the late in the race. Phil's actually catching Bucky a little bit. He's only less than 2 seconds behind now. Bucky must have ran a little bit of problem because Phil is catching up. Coming up on the 1 minute mark. Phil is only 1 second behind now. There we go, 1 minute, she said. Phil 0.8 now behind. Meanwhile, John Wilby has about a 10-second lead. Phil's still less than a second behind Bucky. 40 seconds to go. .30 seconds to go. Phil now only 0.7 behind Bucky. He's putting the pressure on. Could have a chance with 20 seconds to go. Is less than half a second now behind Bucky. 0.4, he's catching him. It's going to be a race to the finish line. 5 seconds to go. Listen for your name. Everybody's still racing. Gonna get another lap. Everybody's still racing. Everybody is down to winning. That is Willoughby with a 34.505. Bucky with a 33.507. Phil with a 33.50 second, 0.3 behind second. Aaron with a 28. Next up is David, Mike, Dan, Ben, and Brian. I can announce again, Bucky. Oh, okay. You want me to announce again? Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to hit my charge on my battery. Second, just need one more Marshall. Okay. Go ahead, go by. You all set? Thank you. Got our marshals. I think this is this the last race of the night? Yeah. Of the first round. So the order is going to be Dave, Mike, Dan, Ben, and Brian. Marshals look ready as I look around. Okay, here we go, drivers. Less than 5. Dave, you're going on the tone. Mike, Dan, Ben, and Brian. I keep calling the race like it's the main. Here's a 1 minute mark, 1 down, 4 to go, showing Dan, Ben, Mike, Dave, and Brian. Ben and Dan are in the 8s. Dan with an 8-6. Closest next to him is an 8. Now he's in an 8-4. Ben now ripped off an 8-6. David with a 9-0. Mike with an 8-8. And Brian with a 9-4. Dan just came by with a number 8-6. Very consistent fast last 8-5 now. Ben got a 9-0, 8-6, and the last time around a 9-0. David at a 9-2, 8-9, the last time around a 9-1. Well, that was Mike. David with a 9-2, 8-9, last time around was a 9-2 as he comes by. Dan now has the slowest lap of this race with a 9-2, backed up with an 8-5. He's only had one slow lap so far, or one in the 9s, I should say. Dan's in a 35.507. Ben's in a 34-lap pace. Mike is a 33. Dave is a 33. Brian the 26. 8-7 for Dan. 8-9 for Ben. Mike with a 9-0. David with a 9-2. See what Brian has as he comes around a 10-0. That's less than half the race to go. Dan with an 8-5. 8-5. Fastest lap is 8-4, so it's still pushing out fast laps one after another. Ben with a 9-0. Mike with a 9-0. Dave with a 9-2. Brian with a 9-5 now. His fastest lap is a 9-4 the race. Less than 2 minutes, drivers. Dan with an 8-4, 8-8. That's the fastest lap of the race so far. It's a new fast time. Mike is in. Mike and Ben are going back and forth for second. They're about dead even. Dan, you got about 7-second lead. Mike and Ben are dead even, going back and forth. Dave, you're only 3 seconds behind second and third. Minute 20 to go, drivers. Dan's still on a 35-lap pace. Mike 33, Ben 33. David now has a 33-lap pace. You're 4 seconds behind now, Dave. Ben's in third, 0.8 back here, Ben. Mike, you got a 0.8 lead. Ben, you're 0.6 back now. There we go, 0.1. Mike had a bad lap there. They're about dead even now. Mike and Ben are battling again. David, you're 5.5 behind second and third. 40 seconds to go, drivers. .30 seconds to go. 8-6 for Dan that time around. Mike with the 9-2, Ben with the 9-6. That's not going to help Mike out. Oh. Something must have happened to Ben. Mike now has jumped into second place. It's Dan, Mike, Ben, Dave, and Brian with 15 seconds to go. Mike's in the 8s. He had a bad lap that time. They're dead even again. Ben and Mike are dead even. It'll be a race to the finish. I cannot tell who's taking second. Everybody keep racing till you hear your name. Mike is done. Dave is done. Ben is done. Check that out. Dan winning that. Dan with 35.507. Mike Wenzel pulled it out for the last second. Wins takes second by 0.2 seconds. Ben in third, followed by Dave and Brian.
Dan Spransy to Tech. Dan Spransy to Tech. Got 2 laps on the whole field, Dan. UTQ'd. No, well, by 1 lap. John had a 34.505. You had a 35.507. Mike Wenzel goes third. Ben fourth. Myself in fifth. And Phil, Dave, Aaron, Brian, and Nico. All right. I'm going to do Heat 2 exactly like Heat 1. That took us right at an hour. Nice. Say that louder. He's coming over to see if his body fits your holes. He said it. I'm just repeating it. All right, I'm going to give you about 10 minutes here. So we're going to shoot for 8:13. The race order will be exactly the same as the last round. So whatever race you were in last round will be the race you're in this round.
surveys from. That's fucking crazy. There's no way that could have any effect on it. There's no way.
Very minor surgical procedure.
There's no way that can have effect on it. So Daniel, the thin one should be on the outside. The thin one was on the inside. The thin one was on the inside. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, they're having a practice Sunday. Practice for what? Oval and road course. Oh, probably not. Sounds like a fun thing to do. I got off-road on Saturday. No, Sunday on it. Sunday. Yeah, I got other things. Sunday and everything. Yeah, if you're gonna be gone all day Saturday, it's hard to be gone all day Sunday. You know, for the with you. Hey, Miles, are you out all Saturday? You racing here Saturday? Yes, I have nothing going on, so I'm racing. Snowy is gonna help you with announcing too. Okay, awesome. Thanks. I like that. Then I'll still go race 2 classes then. Okay. Yeah.
All right, NASCAR. All right, NASCAR, NASCAR, NASCAR. David Weir, Chris Conrad, and Joe Kaminsky. Yeah, one more, Marshall, on the far end. Thanks, Ben. All right, you guys ready? Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Here we go on the tone. David, Chris, Joe, all right, David coming out with a 10-2, Chris with a 10-3, Joe with a 10-6. Everyone fast right out of the gate. 10-5 for David that time around, 10-4-9-9 for Chris. Joe with a 10-8. TQ set by David Weir, 28 and a 4.59. (10-4) by Chris and David that time around. 10-5 for David. Chris with another 10-4. Very close. Chris, you're 2.5 back from David. Joe, you are 4.2 behind Chris. Chris Conrad, fast lap of the race with a 10.178. He's got that thing moving. Personal best for you, Joe, 10.5 on that last run. David with a 9.996. Yeah, we're going to need to do that. That's fast. Woo! He's moving. Yeah, we'll have Miles do it. He'll find nothing wrong. Starting to spread out a little more. David to Chris, just under 4 seconds. Chris to Joe, just under 6. Right now, David on a new TQ pace, 29.508. Leader coming up behind you, Joe. Thank you, sir. David putting some consistent laps down. 10.3, 10.2, 10.1. Making it happen. 10.2 for you, Chris. It's a nice lap. Everyone's pretty spread out, pretty evenly. Just under 6 seconds for David to Chris. Joe, you're just over 7 seconds behind Chris. Minute and a half left, guys. VTA, you are up next. VTA, you guys should have your tires all ready to go, batteries charged. Putting your bodies on. All right, about 40 seconds left, guys. David with a pretty commanding lead on this one. Very consistent with these laps. Another 10.2 for David. 10.9 for Chris. 10.6 for Joe. Joe's starting to get that thing figured out. I do believe Chris has the only custom body. Well, Joe's, I can't tell if Joe's is done by him. Did you paint that, Joe? It looked like Chris was losing traction at the end or something, but all right, David takes that, followed by Chris and Joe. VTA is up next. New TQ for David, 29 and a 503. Nice work. Hey, Bucky. Yeah. Yeah, it's about as close to 10 as you can get without actually being 10. All right, we just need the marshals out here right away, guys. Chris cannot marshal. Chris has got a rib injury, so we're giving him the night off from marshaling. Thank you for letting me know ahead of time, Chris. Joe, are you running VTA? Oh, okay. You're in the next heat. Got it. You are okay marshalling, Chris? You're okay marshalling, you think? Okay. Yeah, we just need one more marshal on the far end. We are missing Miles. Had to take some weight off. Yeah, Miles. Yeah, you're. Am I going to be paying my guy extra for cleaning out the porta potty next time? Miles? We'll give Miles the customary 2 laps here. And a belt. Miles, you want to take your 2 laps? I think, is everyone else ready to go? Yeah. All right. Well, I thought that started the game started out that way the other night too. Then what happened?
Oh, we still won.
No, you're thinking the wrong game. I'm not that big of a Brewer fan. I'm a fair weather fan.
Oh, no. That's right. I think the Dodgers and the Phillies are in like the 12th inning.
Oh, really?
I think
Yeah.
Last time I looked, I think they were in the 11th.
Oh, jeez. All right, if you guys need another lap or 2 while Miles is going around, go ahead. Make sure those tires are nice and warm. You good, Miles? All right. Miles Bible on the tone. Drivers ready? We got our marshals. Here we go. Miles. David. Dennis. Tom. All right. Miles had set a TQ 34.504 last round. We'll see what he does this time around. Starts us off with an 8.8. Seriously, did he take some weight off? Daniel, can you check his car? That thing looks like a rocket ship. Although when it's a VTA, I guess it would be what? He's running what? He's running your setup. Oh, that's what's going on. That looks really good. Eight 3 fast lap for Miles. Do you have the right motor in that, Miles? Yeah. Did Caesar ever own that car? Yeah? He's got the same mechanic as Caesar's? Yeah, right. All right, Miles, followed by Dennis, David, and Tom. Dennis getting some nice laps in. About 3.3 seconds behind Miles. Dennis, you are 3.3 behind. David's 1 second behind Dennis. Tom, you're 5 seconds behind David. Right now, Miles definitely setting a new TQ with this. If he keeps it up, 35.501. Dennis not far off from the previous TQ right now as well. Nice work, Dennis. David right on Dennis's heels. On the track and on the timing sheet. Or is that Dennis on David's heels? I can't remember. They're this same color, livery, everything. Car's looking good, Dennis. All right, Miles, followed by Dennis, David, and Tom. Miles, you're still running a TQ pace, 35.502. Dennis, 34.506. David, 34.508. And Tom with a 32.507. Spreading out a little bit between Miles and Dennis. 7.5 seconds now. David, still about a second behind Dennis. Dennis, at this pace, you're moving up 4 spots to the number 2 in qualifying. Looks like whatever you did in the break was the right thing. Just about a minute left. Still got Miles, followed by Dennis, David, and Tom. Still about a second between Dennis and David. That's the closest race. Those two brown, rustish color. Or Dennis looks a little different. A bit more brown. And David's a little more gold. David closing in 0.4 seconds. And this would be for qualifying. 0.3 seconds, David to Dennis. Miles still on a 35 lap pace, 35.503 now. Dennis 34.507. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That was Mr. Weir. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. There you go. Miles takes it. Dennis ends up in the second position for qualifying. Nice work. Followed by Aaron, David Weir, Tom, John, and Joe. VTA heat number 2. You guys are up. Drivers, go drop your cars. Come back out to Marshall right away, please. Keep the night moving. Yep, go ahead. Looks like the drivers are ready. We got 2 marshals. That's all right. Dennis, would you mind going, or David, you got the middle? All right, perfect. Okay, well, David's here now too, so perfect. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Here we go. Aaron on the sound of the tone. John and Joe. All right, we still got Miles with the TQ at 35,503. We'll see what Aaron, John, and Joe can do. Aaron exploring all areas of the track. Aaron with a new fast lap, 8.6. Followed by a 9.2. All drivers are pretty close still, within a second or so of each other. Aaron leading by 1.6 over Joe. But John and Joe very close, basically dead even. Aaron, right now, you're still sitting third in qualifying. So keep it going, man. Keep pushing. Willoughby with a new fast lap, 8.7. John's car not handling the dots too well, or at least this dot. That was our leader. We'll see if that gives an opportunity for John to catch up. Now basically dead even. Oh, John's ahead by 0.3. Nice. Going back and forth between these guys. All right, coming up on 2 minutes left. We still got John, followed by Aaron and Joe. John and Aaron, neck and neck. Very, very close. Thank you, Joe. Good driver's etiquette there. That blue flag there. Aaron cutting the corners a little tight. Ooh, John, 2 wheels. The muscle car looked good. Still 0.6 between the two guys, between Aaron or 2 leaders. 0.4. Joe, your fast lap is a 9.4. John 8.7 and Aaron an 8.6. Still 0.4 seconds between the two of them. 0.3 now. John had a good lap. Still neck and neck. Ooh, that's our leader. Let's Going to give John a little bit of space. Now just under a second between the two. John pulls in the lead. Aaron making up some weight, though. 0.5 seconds. 20 seconds left, guys. Aaron can definitely get on that thing. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. All right. So John takes that by 2 seconds. Close race between you two guys. That's fun. You ready? Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
What size did you have?
I had a 92, but I went to a 98. Oh, okay. But that's what I was planning on doing anyways. I was planning on gearing down with the pinion.
Yeah.
So by gearing up with the spur gear, it'd be about the same thing. Well, it's different, but it's the same. I think it'll do what I want it to. All right, marshals from that last race, make your way out. Miles, David, Tom, Dave, Nico, and Dennis in this one. Collective Souls from Seattle. All right, everybody's checked. I need some marshals on this side of the track. Are you cheerleading, Tom? Oh. Directing. What do they call it when with the airplane guys? Yeah, I don't know what that's called either. All right. I can use one more over here. Who was in that last race? Oh, yeah, because the other one's on the stand. Okay. John, can you move to the green carpet? That way you're kind of splitting it good there. Miles is going to be on the tone, followed by David, Tom, Dave, and Nico and Dennis. Miles on the tone. David, Tom, Dave, Nico. Whoa, Dennis. Despite the rough start, Dennis going to jump to the top right away with an 8.3. I'm sorry, an 8.5 followed by an 8.3. 8.4 now. Closest one to that is Miles with an 8.5. Dennis looking to take over that top spot in round number 2. Just dominating right off the bat. 35.501 his pace. Miles Bible TQ a 34.5 flats, who's got an entire lap up on Miles right now. Miles looks like is out for the moment. What's wrong, Miles? One of these cars sounds like Mario jumping. One of them comes out of the corner and goes, woo, woo. I want to say it's Dave's, but I can't tell. Oh, nope. It's Dennis's. You hear it go, woo, woo. Sounds like Mario jumping. Anyways, 36.508 now for Dennis. Almost 2 entire laps up on Miles. David is in the 2 spot, 34.503, 5.4 the split. Dave Hefty's in the 3 with a 32.5 flat, and so is Tom. And they are separated by 4 thousandths of a second last time. Oh, watch the straight, watch the straight, watch the straight. Dave Hefty getting turned around there. Those two battling. It looks like Dennis got the bad end of that stick. .215 to go. Dennis on a 35.502 new TQ pace. Looking to put Miles in his place. Dennis got up there on the stand. The old man had to sit down. David on a 34.502. Dave and Tom are still fighting it out. 7/10 the split last time by. They are fighting for the 3 spot. 32.503 for Dave, 32.503 for Tom. Tom had his fast lap of the race that last time by, an 8.9. 6/10 the split now after Dave's 9.2. 1:30 on the clock. Dennis looking at a fairly clean heat here. 35.502. Still got a minute and 10 to go. I'm sure he's going to make it back up to that 36 lap pace. He's been holding an average around 8.6, which is faster than most of the guys' fast lap. Ooh, working some traffic there coming out of the sweeper. That was a 9.4. That's going to slow him down just a little bit. 50 seconds on the clock. He's still got 5.8 up on David Weir right now. Tom and Dave are still fighting it out for that number 3 spot. They are separated by 1.9 at the moment. Tom able to put a little time between him and Dave. The order with 30 seconds on the clock is Dennis, David, Tom, Dave, Nico, and Miles is out. Five seconds. Oh, that's precarious. Precarious. Keep going till the computer calls you done. 2 more to finish. Dennis gonna set a new TQ, a 35.505. David goes 34.502. Tom 33.508. Dave 32.504 and a 29 for Nico. 21.5 touring car is up now. I think you should worry more about your mechanic than your competition.
Yeah, I'm fired the wrench. I'm super gluing that one in there.
Everybody's checked. We got our marshals waddling their way into place. All right, this one's going to start with Daniel, then Dan, and Ben. Daniel on the tone. Dan? Ben, when you're ready. Minute and 20 in. 3:40 to go. Daniel's TQ right now, a 37.505. Dan Spransy on a 38.505. Looking at a new TQ pace. Both Dan and Daniel down in the 7.91 for Dan Spransy, 7.98 for Daniel for their fast laps. Although Daniel's fast lap was a lot closer to now than Dan Spransy's was. We got 2 down and 3 to go. Dan Spransy looking at the top spot right now at 38 and a 505. Going to put him on the starting position, the top starting position in the main. Make it wide, Daniel. Make it wide. That blue car is much wider. Just because it's painted blue, this seems wider. 7.9 fast lap for Dan Spransy. 7.90 to be exact. That time by 8.0, 8.1 for Daniel, 8.7 for Ben. We got 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Let's not count Ben out. He is only 8.2 back at this moment. 8 seconds isn't a lot of time. Hey, look, there's Power Rangers out there. We've got a pink ranger, a white ranger, and a blue ranger. I always kind of liked the pink ranger. Yeah. Marshmallow peeps. Yeah, well, again, we need blue for yellow. 1:30 to go. Dan on a 38.506. Daniel with the 37.503. Ben with the 36.507. And our TQ a 37.505. So Dan Spransy looking to put that down. With a minute and 15 to go, we'll see what happens. Watch the corner in front of me. What does a pink Skittle taste like? But what, pink lemonade? Nice. I like that. 25 seconds to go. Dan still holding that 38. Now a 5:07, slowed down just a tad. 10 seconds to go. And everybody's done. 38.508 for Dan Spransy, new TQ. If his car gets teched, all of yours get teched. I think we'll have Joe Kaminsky do that. You're unbiased, right? Teching everybody's car. Oh, look at that. Ben's the only one that passed. All right, Miles, if I could get your help.
Just need one more Marshall. Thank you. Got fours. Nico. Nico's not making this one? Oh, he's sitting over there. Nico, there's no way you're going to be able to drive from there. How's he been doing? Okay. There's only one Miles. They don't call me Miles the Great for nothing. So it's going to be John, Bucky, Phil, Aaron, and Nico. Looks like Marshall's ready. Drivers, you ready? Nico, you ready? Here we go. John, going to be on the tone. Bucky, Phil, Aaron, sit down, Nico. Did you guys get a minute in 10 more seconds. We'll have a minute into the race, and I'll start calling out some numbers. I think you all know who's in first. There you go, 1 minute down. Nico's in first. Just kidding. John, Phil, Bucky, Aaron, and Nico. John with 8-6, Phil with 8-8, Bucky with a 9-1, Aaron with a 9-3. Nico's over there putting some cheese on it. Minute 30 down, drivers. John with 8-5 that time. That is the fastest lap of the race. Backs up with an 8-8. Phil with an 8-8. Phil's in second. Bucky in third with an 8-9. Aaron in fourth at 9-4. Nico with 11-2 in fifth. John Willoughby is at a 35.50 lap pace. Phil's on a 34. Bucky's on a 33. Aaron 32. Phil, you're only 1.6 behind John Willoughby, the leader. Bucky, you're 0.9 behind second. Aaron, you're 5.6 back. Less than 3 minutes to go. John, Phil, Bucky, and Phil now for second place are battling. They're dead even. Dead even. It'll bounce back and forth as they come by. Bucky at a 9-0 that time. That moved him into second. Phil with a 9-3. Aaron with a 9-3. Willoughby with an 8-8. Phil with an 8-6. That jumped him back into second with that fast lap. Bucky with a 9-0. Willoughby had a tough lap that time with a 10-1. He's down a 1.5, 1.6 lead now. Bucky's 0.2 behind Phil in second with 2 minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes to go. Bucky's now climbing on Phil. They're battling back and forth just like they did this first round. Minute 50 to go. Willoughby, Phil, Bucky, Aaron, and Nico. Bucky, you're 0.6 behind now. Phil, you're 2.6 behind the leader, John. Aaron, you're about 10 back. Minute 30 to go, drivers. John and Phil are both on a 34-lap pace now. Bucky, you're right there in a 34-lap pace. You put in one more good lap, you have a 34-lap pace with Phil and John. Minute 10 to go. 8 second for Willoughby. Bucky with 8-9. Bucky's back in second now. Phil jumped to third. He's only 0.1 behind Bucky, though. Bucky's caught up to the leader, only less than 4 seconds. 50 seconds to go, drivers. John and Bucky in a 34-lap pace now. Phil jumped from a 34 to a 33. Aaron's on a 32. Nico 25. Heads up in a straightaway. That'll hurt Phil a little bit. You were pushing Bucky. Bucky's got a solid second lead now. 25 seconds to go, drivers. Bucky, you're 4.5 behind the leader. Phil, you're 5.5 behind second. 15 seconds to go. John, Bucky, Phil, Aaron, and Nico. Looks like that's the way it's going to finish with 5 seconds to go. Here comes the tone. Listen for your name. You're probably all going to get another lap after this one. Yep, everybody's going to get another lap. Never mind. She called me out. Just wait for Nico. Winning that, Willoughby 34.504 and also has the fastest lap of the race. 8.5. Bucky in second. His fastest at 8.8 of the race, 33-lap pace. Phil 33, Aaron 32. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Again, Dan, Mike, Ben, Dave, and Brian. These are the big boys. Dan has a TQ of 35.507.
I'm ready, Miles.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do with it this time.
Dan, I was telling Miles, Sean comes in here and he gets all this extra space. He gets a new countertop and everything. Like, we were slumming it before, apparently. Sean, if you're listening, Dan likes you more than he likes us. Have you seen the movie F1? First thing he does is take longer than everybody else to keep his tires warmer. Dan's going to start us off first, followed by Mike, Ben, Dave, and Brian. Dan on the tone. Mike, Ben, Dave, and Brian. Just over a minute in, 3:45 to go. Dan Spransy holding a 35.5 flat. His current TQ at 35.507. So he's got that beat by about 7 seconds right now, but so does Ben Kaminsky. Ben only 3.4 back. 0.3 back to Mike from there. Dave is 1.8 back from Mike. And Brian is only 0.2 back from Dave. All of these guys within 6.5 seconds. F1 heat number 2, Ben Kaminsky looking to make a big move here all the way up to the number 2 spot. Dan now up to a 36.508. 2 laps ahead of the rest of the field. Is that the Tamiya? .240 to go. 2:40 on the clock. Dan Spransy with an 8.4 last time by. His fast lap an 8.3. Ben's last lap was an 8.8. And his fast lap an 8.4. Brian looking to make some moves on this one too. Brian up 3 spots to the number 7 right now. There will be a B main in F1. Whoa. .145 on the clock. Spransy on a 36.507. Ben Kaminsky on a 34.502, but that's good enough for second place on the grid. 3 entire laps behind Dan Spransy. Minute and 15 on the clock. Dan, Ben, Mike, Brian, and Dave. The close race on the track right now is Brian and Dave for the number 4 spot. They are separated by 4/10 right now. Sikowski with a 33.505 right now and a 33.506 for Dave. With just under a minute to go, 2/10 to split. That's the hot race on the track. Those two, let's see here. Dave coming off the straightaway right now. Sikowski not too far behind, about a corner or so. Working their way through the center. Uh-oh. That's going to give the number 4 spot to Brian. With 30 seconds on the clock, Dan, Ben, Mike, Brian, and Dave now the order. Dan Spransy looking at a 36.508. Ten seconds on the clock. This is the last heat of round number 2. I'll set up the mains after this. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. No one's done yet. Dan is done. Dan Spransy's done. Everybody done in that one. Dan Spransy going to up his TQ to a 35.5 flat. Something tells me he was slowing down there at the end. On a Sunday drive. He stopped for ice cream. All right, so it looks like VTA and 25.5 touring car are going to be back to back. So if your name is Miles, Dennis, David, or Tom, you're going to be back to back. That's okay because there's 4 other drivers in that race with you, so we should have plenty of marshals for the next race. After that, F1B main is going to be first. That's going to be Phil, Dave, Aaron, and Nico. It is 9:16. We are going to start at 9:25. 9 minutes from now.
That's the. Is that the final?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So NASCAR touring. Okay. So I'm 4 and 5.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Heat sheets are coming off the printer. I'll post them on the fridge. F1B main in 3 minutes. All right. All right, F1B main. Let's go ahead and make our way up here. Saunter up saunter up to the stand. It's going to be Phil, Dave, Aaron, and what do you do? It's F1B main. F1B main. That's posted on the fridge. Then you're up. You're in race number 2. That sounds like a you problem. All right. Phil is starting on the 1 spot. Yes. 21. Oh, no, I think you're right. I think it is F1. Let me check. It is F1. Dan, Ben, John, Mike, and Brian. Are we our marshals? All right, looks like we're good. I think he just wants you to lay down. All right, drivers. We're doing 5 minutes on the tone. Ooh, look at that. Dave making a shot right away. He's going to back right off of it into corner number 2. Ooh, then he goes for a dive bomb there. Shoots off the top of that dot, and he's going to lose number 2, but take it back as they come out onto the straightaway. 2, 3, and 4 right there on each other as they come into the first switchback. That puts Dave in the 2 spot, Aaron in the 3, and Nico in the 4. Phil starting to walk away a little bit. 1.4 the split. 4:20 to go. 4:20 on the clock. Dave, Aaron, and Nico all separated by about a second and a half. And we've still got 4 minutes left to go in this one. Dave working his way there in front of the stand, going to put a wheel in the grass there, but Aaron's not losing much time. He's sticking with him as they come around the sweeper here and down the straightaway. A 9-0 for Dave, a 9-3 for Aaron, an 8-9 for Nico. Starting to pick up the pace here. Nico driving remotely from the concession stand. Aaron going to move into that second spot. Dave bouncing off some dots here. Oh, look at that. That might put Nico into that 3 spot. Oh, he just got his lap back. We got 3 minutes to go. 2 down and 3 to go. Phil, Aaron, Dave, and Nico is the order. Ooh, Aaron going for a wild ride there. Dance, Dan, dance. Our leader working some traffic there in front of the driver's stand. The all black Phil Henzik out in front. .230 down, 230 to go. Oh, watch coming on the straightaway. Aaron going for another wild ride. Doing a little track maintenance there. What's the track crew called in F1? Are they called? I think they are called marshals. I think you're right. Did you guys have any safety cars in the first round? No safety cars? No? I've never. I can't say that I've never red flagged a race, but I haven't ever had a caution. I have had a. I did do a race one time where we had a mandatory pit stop in the middle of the race, so we ran 10 minutes, and then everybody pulled in the order that they were running in, and then they switched batteries and they went back out and ran another 10 minutes. So it was kind of like 2 races in one, but 4 down, 1 to go. $2.4 hours. Nice. That sounds like a real Larry Wright the third kind of race. .30 seconds on the clock. Phil's still holding a commanding lead on this one. 8 seconds up on our second place Dave, who's got 3.5 on Aaron, and Aaron has 1.6 on Nico. 15 seconds left to go. Phil and Dave looking to take our 1 and 2 bump and make their way into the 8-car F1 A main. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll see what happens here with just 3 seconds left on the clock. That puts Aaron within fighting distance here as they come down the straightaway. Dave and Aaron separated by 1/100th of a second. Nico was the X factor in that one on that last lap. Phil and Dave, you're going to be in race number 6. NASCAR is up. Dibs on the middle. Nice. Dan, I do like this barrier here that you put in between Miles and the booth. It's very nice not to have to look over there all the time. I'm gonna come in next time. There's gonna be a picture of his face plastered on the back of this monitor right here. You see? Did you see how he gently put that down on the track? Don't want to get those tires dirty. All right, we got our marshals making their way out to their spots. We'll line them up. David Weir on the top spot, Chris Conrad on the 2, and Joe Kaminsky on the third. On the third. Yeah. All right. David, you're kind of pointed towards me. Is that how you want to start? Okay, cool. All right. Drivers on the tone. Oh, look at that. Conrad making a shot on turn number 1. They are side by side for the first lap, and Conrad going to come around the straightaway and take that first lap. And David going to dodge to the inside. Joe is just sitting back waiting for calamity to happen. These David and Chris are just door to door. Literally. 30 seconds in. Oh, look at that. David going to go hopping off of that dome. Chris now with some space in between him and David. David working his way through the center of the track. David's got Joe right on his heels. A 10-1 from Chris, a 10-1 from David, and a 10-2 from Joe that time by. 10-2 for Chris. 9-9 for David, making up a little bit of time on that one. And a 10-6 for Joe. Chris with a 10-1. David with a 9-9. Slowly chipping away at that 1.9 split. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 10.4 for Chris. 9.9 fast lap for David Weir. They come down the straightaway now. They're only a few car lengths apart. 0.8 of a second that last time by. This time 10-0, 10-0. 0.7 of a second. David still chipping away at it. 3 minutes to go. 2 down and 3 to go. We are within a second of each other now. 0.8 the split. 10-0 last time for Chris. 10-2 this time. 9.8 new fast lap for David again. Oh, and then he's going to tap off the pipe there. That's going to slow him down just a little bit. 2:40 to go. A 10-1 from Chris, a 10-6 from David, but they're still within that 1 second window. 0.9 last time by. This time by, it'll be 0.8 of a second. 2:20 on the clock, 2:20. 10-1 for Chris, 10-1 for David, 0.8 still the split. Chris hugging that dot. Coming around the sweeper there. David's going to tap off the yellow one coming off the straightaway. Ooh, Chris gets into the grass a little bit. That's going to slow him down just a bit. It was 0.9 and now 0.5 the split. Just half a second between 1 and 2 as they work their way past the driver's stand with 1:50 to go. Chris Conrad going to tap off the dot. That's going to pull David right to his bumper as they go past the driver's stand through the switchback and out onto the straightaway. The split now 0.3 of a second. Chris again through the grass, but it doesn't slow him down that time. 10-2 for Chris, 10-3 for David, 0.4 the split. Chris able to put a little time on him that time with 1:20 on the clock. Ooh, working some traffic here as they come off the straightaway. Chris had all kinds of speed in there. Joe had nowhere to go. 1:10 on the clock. 10:6 for Chris. 10:5 for Dave. 8/10 the split still with just a minute to go. Chris able to take that lead on lap number 2 and then fight David for it the rest of the way. 8/10 the split still. 45 seconds on the clock. It's about 4.5 more laps. Last time by was a full second. This time at 3/10. David making up 7/10 on one lap. We've got 20 seconds on the clock. David on Chris's bumper as they make their way off the straightaway now. We've got 15 seconds on the clock, drivers. There's going to be this one and one more after they cross the line. Chris going a little tight there on the dot, but able to keep all 4 wheels on the ground. 7 seconds on the clock. As they come around to the straightaway, the tone is going to go. Oh, Chris taps the pipe and goes all the way wide, and David is going to take it on the last corner. 3/10 as they cross the line. $21,500 touring car is up now. I don't know who the grass crew is, Daniel, but they're not doing a good job over there. Is that just the Menards carpet, the Menards green stuff? I don't think it has the same effect. I think you need to put some sand down. Can you imagine how shot your bearings would be just one time you went through the sand? It'd be like F1. They got to rebuild the car. Done. Yeah. All right, marshals from that last one, NASCAR, make your way out here to take the 3 spots. Chris, I'm going to need you to get a volunteer. All right, I need Joe, and then if I can get one volunteer out here to take Chris's spot, that would be nice. Miles, we won't tech your car if you come Marshall. Yeah. We won't tech your car if you volunteer Marshall. Yes, please, Tom. We can give you a little bit of time. All right. 21.5 touring car. We don't know if we're going to race, but now we're here. You guys didn't know if you were going to race at the beginning of the night. It was like a whole deal. Ben has the wrong shirt on. He needs an Only Dance shirt. Yeah. All right, drivers on the tone. Wow. That white one had a hop off the start. Pretty sure he's got 30 degrees of boost in there. Ooh, a little tap off the dot there. That's going to pull Daniel up to his wing as they work their way onto the straightaway. Last time by 8.5, 8.3 for Daniel. 0.3 to split. This time 0.5 to split. 8.0 for Dan Spransy, 8.2 for Daniel. $7.9 for Dan Spransy. Daniel with an 8.0. Both 8.1s that time by. Oh. Dan able to put a little bit of time between him and Daniel after Daniel found that yellow dot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spransy getting turned around there. That's going to give the lead away. They're within 0.9. We'll see how much time it takes for Dan to catch up here. But then he's got to get around him. We aren't qualifying anymore. So Daniel's car can be as wide as he wants it. $3:10 to go. $0.7 the split now. Spransy making up a couple of tenths each lap. 0.6 now. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Daniel leading the pack around, making his way through the switchback, out down the straightaway this time by 8.2, 8.1 for Dan Spransy. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. We're halfway through this one. Daniel Ho down the straightaway now. It looks like he got a little bit of time back on that one. He did. 1.2 now the split. 37 laps for Daniel, 36 for Dan. So we'll see what happens here in the next 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Oh, Dan with a flat spin and a help from the marshal. We'll go ahead and take 0.2 off that lap for you. 8.2 last time from Daniel. 8.1 from Dan. 8.2 this time again for Daniel. 8.0 for Dan Spransy. 3.7 the split with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go. Daniel holding on to this one. Dan's got his work cut out for him now. 1:40 on the clock. Just under a minute to go. Still got a 3.3 split between the blue and the white car. Will we see an upset tonight? 30 seconds for Dan Spransy to have anything to say about it. We'll see what happens here. 8-4 from Dan. I'm sorry, 8-4 from Daniel, 8-0 from Dan. Ben is only 3.4 back from Dan Spransy at the moment with 10 seconds left to go. This one's going to bring us down to the tone. Dan Spransy caught at the tone. In the 2 spot, Daniel coming home as the hero tonight. Going to take the race. Yeah, you had nothing to do with it, Daniel. It was all Dan. Dan, I learned that trick from my ex-wife. Yeah, flip your words around on you. Yeah. Should be easy. Most of the time I have no idea what I'm saying. We can race the track in reverse. All right, this is going to be a 7-car A main. Miles, Dennis, Aaron, David, John, Tom, and Joe. These 21.5 touring car drivers are going to get a workout on this one. If I could get one volunteer so we have 4 marshals out there instead of 3, that would be helpful. Just because there's so many of them out there. You can, yeah, right where you are, and then I'm going to have somebody stand here next to me, and that somebody is either going to have to be Mike, Brian, or Dave, because that's the only 3 that are not racing. Yeah. Right here. Yeah, right here, Mike's good. Okay, that'll work. Miles is going to be on the top spot, followed by Dennis in the 2, Aaron in the 3, David in the 4, John in the 5, Tom in the 6, and Joe. Dennis lining himself up there strategically. All right. Yep, all of you can win right here. The first one to hit that yellow dot. All right. 5 minutes in less than 5. That was actually pretty clean. A little bit of self-induced there, but other than that, Miles and Dennis already off to an early battle. The whole field separated by 4.5 at the moment. $25.5 touring car is up next, and I'm guessing most of you are on the stand. So we'll make sure that there's plenty of time between. Watch out in front of me here, Uh-oh. We are 120 in and 3:30 to go. Miles out on top, working his way through the switchback out onto the straightaway. Last time he had 4 seconds on Dennis. Dennis making his way down the straightaway now. 4.4 the split. Dennis has got a good train behind him. David, Aaron, and John. It's actually... Yeah, that's the order. It's kind of hard to tell those two copper cars apart. Although one does say Tamiya on the side of it. Looks like it's David's car. Yep, that's right. So we got Miles in the 1 spot. Dennis in the 2 with 2:30 to go. David in the 3, 1.2 back. Aaron in the 4, 1.0 back from David. John is 7 seconds back from Aaron. And Joe is out there. He's racing. Having a good old time in that Mustang. Oh, Joe, the orange one is the one you're supposed to dodge for. Never intentionally. 1:45 on the clock. Miles, Dennis, David, Aaron. Dennis, David, and Aaron separated by 6 seconds at the moment. 2 seconds between, actually 1.5 between each one. That's our close race on the track right now. They are all battling, and now the leader trying to get around them all. $1:10 to go. Drivers 1:10 on the clock. Oh, that was Dennis on his lid there. Aaron's going to tap off of Dennis and the dot. How come the 1 dot has a ring around it, but the other ones don't? Oh, they all will? Did Eric give you those dots? Oh. Yeah. I used to race at a track where the track owner thought it was a great idea to just he'd put a layout and then he would just throw the dots out there whenever they land. It was off road, so, but it was never any fun. 10 seconds to go. He'd have like 4 random dots in the straightaway. Watch the straightaway. Watch the straightaway. As you cross the line, you're going to be done. Miles Bible going to take it. David, we're going 2. Aaron in the 3. Dennis going to drop all the way down to the 4 spot. John going to go 5. Joe and Tom 6 and 7. 25-5 touring car is up. I know you guys are going to be back to back, so I'll let you guys get everything swapped out here. just waiting on Dennis. We're letting him switch his cars up here. I mean, technically, we're also waiting on Miles, but he's taking a break. It's been tough sitting in this chair all night. He's got to sit in that one for a bit. What movie are we watching, Miles? You guys hear it too, right? You hear Mario jumping? Okay. What? Everybody else has been up here. Now you want to take your lap? Jeez. Here's the warm tires thing again. I'm not sure. Let me look up who's supposed to be there. Nah, Dan's quick. He's got long legs. And quite the shoe game. Every time I see him, he's in a different pair of shoes. All right. Drivers on the tone. Ooh. Both Tom and Nico going to touch the dot as they come across that first corner. Dennis trying to get away clean here. He's got Sprinkles behind him. Miles couldn't decide which Skittle he wanted to be, so he's like, I'll just be all of them. I'll just be a handful of Skittles. We are a minute in, and Dennis has got 2/10 right now on Miles, but after a couple of taps off the pipe and some traffic here, that's going to change a little bit. Ooh, Tom cartwheeling down the straightaway. Oh, and then he's going to stick his car right in there between the leaders. Don't mind me. 3:40 to go. Your leader's working some traffic in front of the straightaway. Oh, Dennis going to have a wild ride there. That's going to change things up a little bit. Actually puts David into the 2 spot. Dennis down to the 3. Miles out on top right now. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Working his way in the switchback down the straightaway. Miles Bible in the white and multicolored dream coat. Going out on the straightaway again. David in the copper with silver accents. Making his way on the straightaway right now. And our number 3 driver, the white, red, and blue of Dennis McClellan. Definitely the most patriotic body out there. Plus, he has really good taste in NFL teams, so... Oh, I'm not sure what came off your car, but something came bouncing over here. Nico. I'm not sure if it was from your car or not, but... 3 down, 2 to go. Miles still holding that top spot. He's losing a little bit every lap as Dennis getting closer to David here. David is 2.6 back. Dennis is only 0.4 back from David. We got a minute and 45 to go in the race right now. Is for second place going around the yellow dot in front of me. Ooh, getting a little squirrely coming onto the straightaway there. Didn't see what happened. Now we got a body tuck. Or a bumper tuck almost. That's going to be a big change here as Dave Hefty now looking to get his lap back from Dennis. The minute and 10 to go. Miles David. It's hard not to say Miles Davis. Miles David Dennis. Dave Tom. Next race, David and Dave have to come in only Dave shirts. John's making a pit stop over there. 30 seconds to go. Miles, David, Dennis, the order. 3.7 between Miles and David. 7 seconds between David and Dennis. Closest race on the track is actually between Dave Hefty and Tom Alf. They're separated by 3 seconds for the number 4 spot. 10 seconds on the clock. F1A main is next. Oh. That's going to be the end of that. What a finish. Miles Bible going to take it. David Weir goes to Dennis McClellan, holds on to the 3 spot. Hefty in 4, Alf in 5.
Should have plenty of marshals for this one, but we will need plenty of marshals. There's 8 in this. Dan, Ben, John, Mike, Bucky, Brian, Phil, and Dave. That driver's stand is going to be full. So we'll need most of the marshals out from that last race. I use one more, Marshall. I'm looking for Dennis. You guys want to line up? It's going to be Dan, then Ben, then John. This is a 6-minute race. 6 minute. Yep, I'm not sure where Dennis went. Just waiting for Dennis. Somebody go shake the porta potty. No, we got Joe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dan's rocking that yellow car. Yellow and black and something else. Ben's got his orange. John's white. Mike is whitish. Bucky is white. Brian is yellow. Phil is black. And Dave, I can't see his colors. Okay. Everything looks ready. Drivers look ready. Here we go. Less than 5. Ben's getting a little square there. Now he's got it squared away. Got a leader breaking away from this group behind him. Got a group of 3 behind him. Ben just gave up the second spot. Ben got the second spot back. Get a little tap. Oh. Got Mike Winslow in second now. He went from 4th to 2nd. Meanwhile, Dan's walking away. He already has almost a 4-second lead. Winslow's trying to be chased out. Willoughby just left the track. Bucky's now in 3rd. Dave in 4th. Phil, Ben, and Brian. Bucky's trying to hunt down Mike. Behind Mike is Dave now in 4th. Phil in 5th. Willoughby jumped all the way to 6th, followed by Ben's jumped all the way to 7th. I don't know what happened to Ben, followed by Brian. Ben's trying to work his way back, trying to get by Phil. That's coming down the straightaway there. I think behind him is Dave. Oh, hanging up in the middle. I think Ben lost the position there. Comes at Willoughby. Got to make sure Willoughby didn't miss a lap here. Ben's all over the place. Ben tapped out somebody. Mike's coming up on Brian. Brian now jumped to 7th. Got a lot of racing. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. A lot of racing. Dan, Mike, Bucky, Dave, Phil, John, Brian, and Ben. Mike's still in 2nd. He's that white car coming through the infield. Gaining on the other white car. The other car is Willoughby in 6th. Bucky's now showing 3rd. Dave in 4th. Phil in 5th. Willoughby's moved up to 6th. Ben's in last place. Something happened to Ben. Bucky did kept it clean that lap. Ben made a pass there. He needs to hunt down Bucky. He's got to keep it clean though. 5-second lead for Dan now for the leader. Bucky, you're 6 seconds behind Mike. So Mike, you're 4.9 seconds out of the lead. Yeah, I think Dan might drop back a little bit. See what he has as he comes around. Dan's only got a 1.7 second lead now. Mike in second, Bucky in third, Dave in third, Brian, Phil, Ben, and John. Minute 50 to go, drivers. Mike got a little bit of clear track ahead of him. He's second place. That's a white car now starting to come through the infield. Bucky's now coming through the infield. That's for third. Guys are spread apart. Dan's breaking the lead a little bit. Now he's up to 2.4 seconds lead. Bucky, you're 7.2 seconds behind Mike. Dave, you're less than a second behind Bucky in third. Brian, you're 2 seconds behind fourth. Ben, you're 2.6 seconds behind fifth. Phil, you're 1.9 seconds behind sixth. And Phil, you're 1 second behind seventh. That'll hurt. Any mistake, there'll be probably a change in position. It's your leader coming down the straightaway, the white car. I'm sorry. Second place. The leader's coming down the straightaway right now. He's back up to a 5-second lead. Dan, Mike, Bucky, Dave, Brian, Ben, Phil, and John with 20 seconds to go, drivers. Ten seconds to go, drivers. Everybody's pretty spread apart. Dave Hefty's the only closest one on the track. Everybody keep racing. Listen for your name. Everybody is done. Winning that is Dan, 41 lap pace. Mike in second with a 40 lap pace. Bucky with a 39 lap pace in third. Brian in fourth. Dave in fifth. Ben in sixth. Phil, and then followed by John. That is Thursday night of racing right there. Thanks for coming. Hopefully see you guys Saturday. Don't forget about Saturday, guys. Too much contact for me. A lot of contact out there. Holy crap. That was fun.
Everything looks like it's still there. All right. After adding everybody into the points series for the 2 races so far, top 10 of F1 is going to be Dan Spransy, Mike in 2, Jesse Wolkenheim 3, myself in 4, John Willoughby 5, Brian in 6, Dave Hefty in 7, Nico in 8, Ben in 9, Phil rounding out the 10 spot. See what VTA looks like. Miles on the top spot. David in the 2, Jesse in the 3, Aaron 4, Dennis 5, John 6, Joe 7, Tom, Dan, Nickel, and Jay. And we got 21.5 here. Be Vu on the top spot. How's that work? I mean, it's not supposed to calculate that until the end, right? So it's actually Dan Spransy on the top, then Daniel in the 2, Kaminsky in the, I'm sorry, Vu in the 3, Kaminsky in the 4, and Joel in the 5. And then 25.5 is David Weir on top, Miles Bible 2, Dennis, Tom, Dave, Joe, and Nico. NASCAR is David on top. Dan Nickel 2, Chris Conrad 3, Joe, Steve, Ben, Tracy. Let's see how this is set up here. Yeah, see, it's, oh, do we gotta refresh these? Yes, there we go. So 21.5 is actually Dan, Daniel, Ben, Vu, and Joel. That might change F1 a little bit. It does, actually. F1 changes to Dan Spransy in the top spot. I'm in the second. Dave in the third. Mike, John, Brian, Phil, Nico, Ben, and Jesse drops to the 10. All right, that is our race night for this Thursday evening. If you're still watching online, thanks for sticking around. Bucky out.